Ayan, so next one is DNS implementation. So DNS domain names are a portion of DNS namespace. So when you say namespace, ito yung server1.nexus.corp, yung mga ganun, no? Can be either public or private, which is reachable. DNS servers respond to requests from any resolvers who would like to request for the IP address or vice versa. No? DNS servers can access DNS info from local database, so meron siyang database. And DNS zones and resource record. A zone is a local copy of a DNS namespace on a DNS. Pag sinabing zone, meron tong dalawang zone. First is primary lookup zone. Sorry, forward lookup zone. So ano ba yung forward lookup? Yung pag pining mo yung host name, you'll be given an IP address. The second zone is reverse lookup zone, which is baliktad. Bibigay mo yung IP, babato sa yung host name. Okay? DNS has a resource record, more than 5. Ito yung mga record niya, which is created in forward lookup zone. Okay? Wala sa reverse. Pag sinabi namang resolvers, these are the one asking for information. So, ano ba IP address? Ano ba yung host name? And then DNS resolver, usually dinadump nilang info sa cache. Kaya nagkakamali eh. Pag pining ko yung ba't mali gano'n? Kasi naka-cache. Na? Next, what are zone? Zone has to look up, yun nga, forward, which resolve names to IP and contain different record. Ito naman, reverse, baliktad. So, ginagamit ang reverse sa ISP kasi mas mabilis ma-resolve ang IP address ng large computation, no? Especially sa ISP. Ayaw nila ng forward. Why? Kasi nga, di ba ang computer and routers are made of binaries, 010101, 1234. Mas madali nila maintindihan yon rather than translating to a English language. Yung mga facebook.com, no? Mas nahirapan sila doon. Pero hindi naman noticeable no? Siguro few milliseconds lang. So again, saan ginagamit ang reverse? ISP and telco. Forward naman, DNS for humans, UPN, URL. Primary zones are authoritative. When you say authoritative, they're the one holding the database. Sila yung may information ng IP address. Okay. Secondary, read-only. You cannot delete, you cannot update, you cannot do anything. Viewing lang. Viewing. Stub zones naman ng DNS contains records required to locate and communicate with other DNS. So naka-point lang yan, naka-stub lang sa different DNS. Let's say original DNS .21, tapos nag-stub ka sa .22, ibabato lang sa .22. Okay? So what are DNS zone? Again, ayan na. So forward IP, reverse, forward English to IP, reverse IP to English name. Na? So DNS records, meron siyang state of authority, which is the start of IP addressing. Meron din siyang name servers, which is itself in .21 natin. Sa forward, merong host address, meaning ito yung host name, let's say server 1. Meron namang AA, IPv6, ito IPv4. Alias CNAME, let's say fs1.nexus.corp, nakapoint sa server 1. Alias lang siya. Service location points to several server. Let's say facebook.com, nakapoint sa 10 server. Okay. So reverse lookup, zone includes reverse, PTR, nag-isa lang. And time to leave, TTL, kailan siya mag-expire? Okay. So ito na, demonstration. We're gonna install Configure DNS. I'm gonna create zones and everything. Ito na, so saan na yan? Pero alam ko may DNS na ako dito. Check ko lang. So to invoke DNS, you have to type DNS mgmt.msc. Ganun, hindi ko maklik. How weird naman. Other way is from here, DNS. Ay, asan na DNS? Ayun, hindi kala ko nawala. So ito yung forward. So meron akong na-demo ko na to kanina eh. No? So yung server 1, hindi ko na-demo ulit. Pakita ko lang. So I will directly query DNS. Okay, Nexus server 3. So binatuhan ako IPv6. So pag ganyan, dugtungan nyo na ng fully qualified domain name. Corp. Teka, corp pala ako. Bakit IPv6? Binabatuhan ako ng IPv6 kasi may IPv6 din dito. Tanggalin ko muna. Ay, wala. Teka, sandali. Pinipin ko sarili ko pala. Sarili ko. Sandali. Server 2. Nawala ako. Server 2. Okay, malinaw. 22. Ngayon, suddenly, nag-change. Nako, hindi ko pwede i-change. Pwede ko ba i-change? Sige, suddenly, nagbago. Hindi. Reverse muna, reverse. So, reverse. The way you query reverse is IP address 10.1.1.22. So, ano bibigay sa akin ito? If I perform reverse query, ano bibigay sa akin? Yung host name. Okay, ngayon, mag-e-error to. Mag-e-error yan. Unknown, sabi unknown. Bakit? Wala kasing reverse lookup zone. So, gagawa ko dito reverse lookup zone. Secondary, primary kasi server 1 to. So, replicate to all DNS in a server. I'm gonna be using IPv4 lang. And then yung network ID, which is 10.1.1, di ba? Ay, ba't 0? 10.1.1.1. That one. Okay, authorize, finish. So, meron na akong reverse lookup zone, pero wala pa akong record. No? So, I'm gonna create a record. So, pag-create ng record, properties, ang ingay ng kapitbahay. Update PTR. Okay, so lalabas na dito yan. Ayun, PTR na. So, the next time I query, IP address, I will be given a host name. Yun, di ba? Binato sa akin host name. Okay. Malinaw ba? Malinaw. Okay, in real life, mamaya na, sige. Dito pa lang pala tayo sa DNS. Mamaya na example ko. So, what else? Ano pa kailangan natin? Ayan, may A record, IPv4, IPv6, alias. Okay, gawin natin alias. Ba't lumilipat yung computer? Alias. Gagawa ko ng alias dito. Okay, right click, CNAME, hanapin mo yung alias. Kung nga file server 1. Okay. Pero yung file server 1, originally, pointing sa server 1 lang. Hanapin yung server 1. Server 2, sige, server 2. Okay? So pag pining ko, server 3 ako, pining ko FS1, magre-reply yan. May reply. Tingnan niya. Nexus.corp. May reply yan. Oh, di ba? It's only actually a server 2. Okay? Alias lang yung FS. Let's say web server. So, nagawa ko ng alias. Web server natin. Nasaan yung alias yun? Kung nga web server. Okay. Naka-point naman sa 1. Hanapin nyo lang yung forward. Naka-point sa 1. Nasaan yung 1? Yeah. Okay. So, pang pining ko yung web server, Nexus.corp, may reply, which is pointing to server 1 lang. So, alias nga lang. Okay? And so many more. Napakadaming record. Ano pa ba? Oh, yun. Thank you. That's all. Any question?